And according to this contract here,
that was the past, in the past when I was crazy with money and not thinking smart about my future. I used to spend a lot of money on nonsense like rims.
I have never been sued before. And being dragged through the court system has cost me time and...
We're here for case number 9611, Olivia Bennett versus Leonard Carter. Can you come to the podium, please? Miss Bennett, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very good, sir.
Let me ask you a question, ma'am. Do you have some type of medical issue with your eyes?
I do not, sir. It's so bright in here. Do you want me to take off my sunglasses?
I would greatly appreciate that.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Now, Miss Bennett, let me start with Mr. Carter here. Mr. Carter, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
I see that you're in my courtroom. First time I've ever seen you in court.
Yes.
I know Mr. Carter. I just wanted to disclose that because Mr. Carter has a auto mechanic shop that's very well known in this community. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to put that out there, but I also want to let you know that that will not affect my judgment in my ruling. Okay. So with that being said, Ms. Bennett, it shows here that you're suing for $69,000 in damages. And I also show here that you have a countersuit for $3,500.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Bennett, tell me what's going on. Now, before we start, again, I apologize. I do have all the documentation that both of you submitted to this court. So, ma'am, please.
So, yeah, a couple months ago, I took my car to the workshop of this gentleman over here. And what happened is I just wanted a tire and oil change. What happened is I come back to get my car and the car makes weird noises. The brakes squeak. I don't know, like my car was in a complete disastrous situation. Okay. I was furious because I had to take the car back. I had to lose from my job.
I'm just curious, what do you do for a living, ma'am?
I'm a model, sir.
Okay.
I missed a couple of very important shows and shoots because of this gentleman. Because I didn't have transportation in the car.
How many days did you miss?
I missed maybe 2 weeks because I had no car. And my car was in another shop. So I had to take the car to another shop. Then I had to pay more money. So yeah, it was a complete disaster. And I'm in total emotional distress.
Okay. All right. So you took your car to another location, did they?
Hello guys, welcome to new video of Courtroom. Imagine taking your car for a simple oil change and tire rotation. Then a few days later, your car status making strange noises. The brakes are sparking, and you are convinced the mechanic messed everything up. That's exactly what happened.
Fix these problems that you said that happened.
Yeah, they told me that the gentleman misdiagnosed the mechanical issue, failure, so something like that. So yeah, then they charged me a lot of money to fix that issue and the issue that was caused by the garage of this gentleman here. So
okay, here it does say that you requested a oil change and a tire rotation.
Yeah. And also, they scratched my very expensive rims. I have my car completely remodeled, so I put expensive rims on there.
Okay.
And they're scratched. This is a $3,000 rim. I'm so furious.
I'm sorry, $3,000 per rim or for all four?
Per rim. I have special rims. I know. That's why I'm so angry. They scratched it and they didn't even take responsibility for it. I came back and they were acting like it's nothing. This is a big deal for me. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Carter, sir, you've heard what she had to say.
Yes,
and
sir.
It shows here, like I said, it does show that she did request an oil change and a tire rotation. And according to this contract here, that was performed. Now, she says that there were other issues with the motor vehicle. Did you find any issues when you were performing your service?
Yes, we did find pre-existing issues with her vehicle.
Such as?
Well, her brakes were shoddy. The rims were already scratched, and there were other issues with the engine.
In today's courtroom drama, Olivia and others paid a local mechanic for a massive $17,000 claim. He shop damaged her car, scattered her expensive custom rims, and caused her to miss work as a professional model. She argued that after leaving the shop, her vehicle immediately developed serious problems, forcing her to spend thousands more at another.
So I alerted Miss Bennett of the issue, and I told her that we could fix it, but she didn't want us to do that. So
Okay, now here's my question. When she came in and she asked for the service
yes,
of the oil change and the tire rotation, did you provide her with a pre-work order?
yes, we did.
Okay. Did you sign that pre-work order?
Yeah, I signed it, but
Okay, now, so we're on the same page. You came for oil change, tire rotation.
Yeah.
You gave her the pre-work order. It was signed. So that
Yes.
work was supposed to be done. Did you complete those two options?
Yes,
You-
we completed
those
the
things.
oil change and the tire rotation, but we also do checkup on the vehicle for any problems with the vehicle. So when we found these issues, I alerted Miss Bennett about the issues, and I asked her if she
Raj, but the mechanic had a very different story. According to him, the car already had several mechanical issues before it arrived. He said he warned Olivia about those problems and even offered to fix them, but she declined because she did not want to spend the extra money. Another garage later diagnosed the exact same issues and charged.
she wanted us to work on them, that of course would have cost more, and she said no. So we completed the work that was already agreed upon.
Okay. Did he advise you of those issues, ma'am?
well, he mentioned something, but like he didn't say it's that urgent. You know, I asked, can I keep driving? And like,
Wait a minute. No. What I'm asking you is so the tire, just so we're clear, the oil change and the tire rotation, that part was completed to your satisfaction, correct?
yes, but when
Okay.
I got my car back,
But when you got before we get to that, but when we got to the part where he says, oh, by the way, we found blah, 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 right?
Mhm.
And you said to that,
I said, is it something urgent or can it wait? Can I still drive until something, happens? When he said, well, for now it's not urgent, but it could have problems in the future. But I mean, I just picked the car up and then it had problems, miraculously.
does that sound accurate to you, sir?
Yes, I told her that right now the vehicle is running, but you don't know what might happen, as soon as you take it out. I told her that it would be better to get it done now rather
Nearly the same amount. The mechanic urged that proved he had been honest from the start. The biggest problem for Olivia was evidence, and she claimed the shop scratched her $3,000 for rims, but she had no photos showing her conditions before the service. Without proof, the judge could not determine who was telling it.